Welcome everyone to today's program. The topic we're going to dive into is how to become more confident. This is a question that many people grapple with, and I believe it reflects a real issue that exists within each of us. Everyone wants to overcome self-doubt to become someone who is charismatic, exudes positivity, and appears confident in the eyes of others. However, achieving that isn't a simple task. First, we need a clear definition and a deep understanding of what confidence is, what it means to lack confidence, and the reasons behind why we feel confident or lose confidence. The answer to all these questions boils down to two simple words: inner strength. Inner strength is the key factor that determines whether you're confident or not. When your inner strength is strong, you naturally feel confident. Conversely, if your inner strength is weak, no matter how hard you try, self-doubt will persist. Inner strength here refers to your knowledge, skills, competence, and the understanding you have within yourself. To illustrate, imagine you're preparing for a running race. If you're someone who trains daily, has great stamina, is physically fit, and often wins in practice runs, your inner strength is undoubtedly high. With such strong inner strength, you'll naturally feel confident stepping into the race. But if you're out of shape, rarely exercise, or just participating for the sake of it, and always finish last when running with teammates, would you feel confident? Of course not. Even if you tell yourself, I'll try my best, I'll come in first, deep down, you still won't feel confident. That's why I want to emphasize the root of confidence lies in inner strength. If you're skilled, you'll be confident. If you're lacking, you'll feel insecure. It's that simple. However, there's an important point to note to avoid confusion between confidence, lack of confidence, and the feeling of nervousness when facing a new situation. Sometimes you can feel nervous, but still be very confident. For example, I have a great deal of confidence, but when meeting important clients like the board of directors of a major company, I might still feel my hands go cold or get a bit shaky as I walk into the meeting room. That doesn't mean I've lost confidence. After about 15 to 20 minutes, I'm back to my normal self. So remember that confidence and lack of confidence are entirely different from whether you feel nervous or not. A confident person can still feel nervous, but if you lack confidence, you're far more likely to feel nervous, and the risk of failing at what you're doing increases significantly. To illustrate further, let's take an example of approaching a girl. Inner strength remains the deciding factor. If you're a good-looking guy stepping out of a supercar like a Porsche, Lamborghini, or Ferrari, and you walk up to a girl and say, "Hey, what's your name?" you'll naturally feel confident, even if you're a bit nervous. But if you're a college student still financially dependent on your parents, 5'3" tall average in academics, and spend all day playing video games, standing in front of a stunning beauty queen, you're unlikely to feel confident. Weak inner strength, whether in appearance, knowledge, or skills, leaves you with no foundation to feel secure. This is the core reason for confidence that you need to remember. To be confident, you must build inner strength. I want to share a personal story related to this lesson. After drafting the script for this talk one evening, I left it on my desk. The next morning, when I reread it, my first thought was, is something this simple really worth teaching? I was about to tear up the script and scrap the lesson. But then I checked my inbox and saw countless emails asking about how to become more confident, not just from young people, students, or teenagers, but also from older individuals, even those in their 40s and 50s. This made me realize that lack of confidence isn't a trivial issue. It affects so many people, and I needed to do something to help them improve. That's why this lesson came to be. The first part of the program has helped us understand the reasons behind confidence and lack of confidence. Now let's move to the more critical part. How do you become more confident? When I reviewed the script, I initially thought the answer build inner strength sounded cliché because it's so obvious. If a lack of inner strength causes insecurity, then of course, to be more confident, you need to strengthen it. But don't worry, I'm not going to leave you with a simplistic answer like that. I want to provide you with a practical, actionable method that's simple enough for anyone to apply. So, how do you build inner strength? Some of you might be hoping for a magic wand, a secret trick, or a miraculous method to instantly become confident. But I have to be honest, there are no shortcuts, no magic wands, no secret tricks. If there were, you wouldn't be sending me emails asking for help. The only way to become confident is by following the 3 steps I'm about to share. Step 1. Choose a field you like even if you only like it a little. It doesn't have to be something you're wildly passionate about or deeply in love with. A field that you find mildly interesting, meaningful, and ethical is enough. This is the starting point for passion. Keep in mind that in any field you might feel excited at first, but over time you could get bored. So don't wait for a grand passion to strike from the outset. For example, if you like business focus, 100% on business, watch videos, read books, practice business. The goal is to achieve results as soon as possible. Step 2. Learn and build inner strength in the field you've chosen. Focus on one field only and don't get distracted by other seemingly more appealing options. If you're learning about business but then see another field that looks better and switch to it, that's a sign of failure. Read books, learn from colleagues, observe real life, and seek knowledge online. More importantly, apply what you've learned to your work or life. Then observe whether you're achieving any results. Stay committed to this field every day and don't let yourself get sidetracked. Step 3. Share your results with others. Once you've achieved some results, even small ones, learn to share them. Sharing doesn't mean quitting your job to teach get-rich-quick schemes or hosting seminars in a suit while giving speeches. It's much simpler. You can post on Facebook, start a blog, create a YouTube video, or record an audio on SoundCloud to share your experiences. Just share what you've been through and what you've learned in the field you enjoy. When you share, you'll receive feedback, both positive and constructive. This feedback will help you refine yourself and find your optimal approach. Through this process, your confidence will skyrocket because you're not only validated by yourself, but also supported by others. These 3 steps don't require you to become a superstar, have a YouTube channel with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, or a blog with thousands of daily views. Sometimes just having 5 or 6 friends read and support your post can make you feel significantly more confident. Invitations for coffee meetups or networking opportunities will follow, and when you share your experiences in person, your confidence will grow even stronger. Remember that the goal of this lesson is to help you become confident, not famous. Confidence will make you steady in everything you do. In summary, the 3 steps to becoming confident are: choose a field you like, learn, and pursue it consistently, and share your results. Don't confuse confidence with fame. I've applied this formula myself, and today I can confidently say that I'm a very confident person. I hope I can pass some of that confidence on to you, inspiring you to work hard and transform yourself. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye, and see you next time.